the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone goal.
Live from the Raising Cane studio, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 2 of OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. Always want to remind you about our friends over at First American Bank and Trust. FABT.com is the website for over 100 years. That's a long time. 100 years?
Some people talk
100 years plus?
Mm-hmm. I'd be a century.
Century? Yeah.
Century plus.
That's exactly what that is. So you don't stay in business that long unless you're doing everything the right way, and that's what they do over at FABT. So no matter what you need, right, home loan, business loan, whatever it might be, well, they got you covered. The best part about it, though, they got all the tools of any big national bank, right? Online banking, all those things. They're right there at your fingertips. You can go in the app store, you can get the app. But they make decisions here, like locally. Like they don't have to say, okay, we got your information. Let me call San Francisco. Let me call Chicago. Let me call New York. No, they make them right there in the building locally. So that's one of the main reasons we love working with First American Bank and Trust. You will as well. So go to the website today. Sign up for your brand new account at FABT.com.
I don't lose my temper very often. I think, I've had that reputation on the field, calm, cool, collective every now and then. But when I have to call
to these people
automated phone lines and click the buttons, and then not to mention when you can also they think it's more convenient when you can say your option and push it, not when you have children and they're talking in the background and they're like, we didn't understand you. Goodbye. And then I scream.
Yeah.
I scream and I curse at my phone. No one's listening. Yeah. But I do. Don't get that with First American Bank and Trust.
No, you do not. FABT.com. FABT.com.
I feel a little uncomfortable right now.
Because I switched it up.
Yes.
You did.
I fear change.
I was actually going to do it in the first hour. I was going to play the hour 2 for the open, just to mix things up.
It's like,
I didn't want to alarm y'all too much.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me do an hour 2.
I definitely just realized that wasn't the hour 2 open.
Yeah.
Just realized
it's
that.
Sometimes at your house. It's like at home.
Immediately.
Sometimes you just rearrange your furniture in a room, and it makes it feel like you got a whole new furnished room. Like a new furniture.
Room looks awesome.
Like, this is awesome. I get it.
It's a whole new show.
It's a whole new show.
This would be a random question, but oh well. When's the last time y'all went to a movie, like to the movie theater?
I went to
not for a kids movie.
Oh,
I went to go see Marty Supreme whenever it came out.
All right.
Yeah, so recently.
Good for you.
When were you guys out all week? Because whenever you
3 weeks ago.
Okay, then that Monday.
Okay. Well, hell, maybe
we
this
go.
is a
Me
bad
and Victoria go a lot. We go once a month.
They're in a better, a different,
for sure,
a different time.
For sure. I love movies.
Love them.
Always have, always will. When I used to travel for LSU football, when I first kind of got into this, 2014, 15, 16, I would go see a movie by myself on the road every road trip. And I did a segment on Fox Sports Radio, and I'd rate a movie. That's what it was. Because every time they called me, I was like, hey, I'm getting out of the movies. And they're like, you go every Friday? I'm like, if we're on the road. So it turned into a bit. Loved it. Favorite pastime. My kids don't share that same love for it, I don't think. Not like I do. They would rather, watch a movie at the house.
Yeah. I've gotten to where I really enjoy watching a movie at a house. But there is something different about going to the theater, which the last time Lacey and I went to a movie, I don't know when that was.
I can't. Couldn't tell you.
I couldn't tell you what movie it was, but you're right though. We do go to the movie theater.
Miss Hester, if you're listening, let me know the last movie we went and saw without children.
We used to go, like when we were dating, we would go because we love the popcorn so much and we love movies.
You're American.
But like now, the popcorn the home popcorn technology has improved a lot to where it's pretty darn good at home as well. But I do. I love going to them. The previews have gotten a little intense.
Yeah.
It's from a time perspective. Like 10, 15 minutes is fine.
Yeah.
Of
like 30
previews.
now.
It's like 25. Last time I went, I counted it. It was like 27 minutes
Yeah,
or
so
something
if
like
you're
that.
taking children, you got to be
Like, you don't have to be on time.
conscious of that.
Don't be on time. And I get it. You got to sell movies. And theaters.
I asked that. Okay, so I do have a point to ask that question because I'm sitting there like yesterday and I'm like on Apple TV and I'm like, oh, that's already out like on digital? I thought that just came out in theaters. Or
Right.
like 2 weeks after.
Yeah.
These deals are out. And so I'm like, man, that's cost saving for sure. Like for my family, we roll deep, right? There's 7 of us. So like going to the movies, it's $150 bare minimum. If you did like bare
Right.
minimum.
You have to get the snacks.
Yeah, you got to do a lot. So I'm sitting there, I'm looking, I'm like, are movie theaters about to die?
Mm-hmm.
Are they about to be like gone? Because if this movie comes out 2 weeks, so I started to think, okay, well, what could they do? Like, what's something they could do in movie theaters to be able to bring butts and seats? I think having like major sporting events in a movie theater would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine watching, now the timing of it would be tough. It'd be early in the morning. Imagine watching USA Canada hockey with the bros. And bros
Snacks,
is
all-
male female. That's a very non-gender bros.
Yeah. I think
Like imagine how
it's
awesome
a good
that'd be.
idea. I don't know if the atmosphere is going to be better than a sports bar
I don't know.
for a group of bros.
I don't know though. Like if you have drinks, like you serve drinks, and everybody's got a good seat because of the seating, and you're not like standing up and looking at a TV that's about 13 feet away in the corner. Like imagine if it's Japan USA World Baseball Classic and the Wolfpack went to a movie theater and had some snacks and cold pops.
So they
Ice
did
cold Dos
this.
Equis.
It's AMC now. I guess it was Rave at the time. The one off of O'Neill. Been
Yeah,
there
it used to be
forever.
raves. That's what it was in college.
The
They
most
did
wildly
this.
crazy large parking
So
lot
it was the
ever,
year,
by the way.
right. The year never gonna fill.
No.
It was
Randomly, like the giant.
Just the longest thing.
It was
Goes
the
for a
year
quarter
after
mile.
y'all left. So it was Florida, Oklahoma, Tebow, Sam Bradford, like that
Yeah.
game. I remember like going to the movies and they were advertising like a month out. Hey, come watch the game. Come watch the game at the theater. I wound up not going, but they've never done it since then. I don't know if it didn't go well or what, but I mean, I vividly remember them that.
Well, that's
game.
when movies were still popping too, though.
Right.
Like my whole point is,
But then you're paying like $15 for a ticket to go watch a game.
you're going for the experience. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like if you're going for the bros, like you want to slam some Dos Equis and watch it. And I know you can kind of do that at the theater a little bit, but
So you're not liking my
I don't like it.
idea here.
I don't like it.
Alondra, do you
Like
like
because you
my
want to high
idea?
five people around you.
Yeah, you can do that.
No, you'd be
There's no
lounging back.
rules. It's not shh. It's not that. It's we're gonna get rowdy in here.
I don't hate the idea,
Thank you.
especially if it's somewhere like Movie Tavern where they have
Yeah.
like drinks and stuff. 'Cause
Like
you're
if,
right,
if,
bars,
like if
bars
LSU's
can get
away,
a little crowded.
Yeah, if LSU's away, like what's
Yeah.
a big away? If you can't go to the Ole Miss game next year,
Yeah.
but you get to sit in the movie tavern.
I guess they
and you get
kind
to
of
watch
do
it.
that with like the place in Dallas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you rearrange it,
Cos-
kind of
Yeah.
like I was about to bring that up too.
Yeah.
What's it called? Like
Cosmo or
That
something
place looks
like
awesome.
That. Yeah, they do it with like I want to go see a UFC fight in that thing.
Ooh.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
if they rearranged it to where like you could get some sort of like you kind of want. I feel like you want like a table seating, like when you're watching it with the people. You don't want to be like side by side in a loungy
Well, I mean,
chair.
to Jake's point, though, you could do it in multiple theaters. I mean, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be just like one theater, so you don't have to wait for a seat or whatever if the bar is crowded. I mean, you could do anywhere. You can do half the theaters.
I feel like movie theaters are doing pretty good.
Do you?
I mean, during
I love going to
COVID,
the
during
movies.
the COVID, not
I do
great.
too. I do too. But
I feel like they're
there's
doing
a
a lot
reason
better
why
right
movies
now.
are 2 weeks now. They're on digital.
Yeah.
So
Some of them are not.
Most
Zootopia
are.
2 wasn't.
It was.
I know that.
Oh, it absolutely was.
No, it was not.
It was.
It was not. Trust me. I wanted to rent it at home.
So
I couldn't.
it used to be like 8
Month
weeks
out.
It used to be 8 or 9 weeks though. Is my point.
Mm-hmm.
Minimum.
Well, that was ridiculous. Before it went to Blockbuster because they had to print all the VHSs.
the last movie we saw, it's called Screen Unseen. AMC does it, Movie Tavern does it, I believe Celebrity does it. Like a lot of them do it.
Screen unseen.
So you get an early screening of a movie, and you don't know what it is until you sit down. And it's like $6 a ticket. Like,
Okay.
no,
Oh, that's
me and
fine.
Victoria, we've done it 3 times. We
I like
love
that.
it. And like sometimes it'll tell you the genre, sometimes it won't.
Mm-hmm.
And so like we went on that Monday. They do it like Monday night once a month, and the place was packed.
That's fine.
Okay.
Like it could be any genre, like scary.
Well, it'll tell you. It'll be like this
Okay.
genre. Here's what it's rated. Here's the runtime.
Okay,
They don't tell you the name of the movie, who's in it, nothing.
that's fine. Also, like the re-releases. I know like they re-released Interstellar not too long ago. Like classic movies that if you didn't get a chance to watch it in the big screen,
Right.
like I would like for them to re-release like Dune because I didn't get to see it in the big screen and I heard that it was amazing. Like
Dune 3 is coming out in December.
yeah, hell yeah.
So I remember like before that last Scream came out, like a couple years ago,
Mm-hmm.
they were, Victoria's like, oh, I might want to see that, but I've never seen the original. And then they released it in theaters, and I was like,
yes.
no, we're going to the theater. So she
Yeah.
saw it like in theaters first time.
Heck yeah. See, that's fun. That's fun to do that. Not that I've done it because of children.
Steven inside the Bite Fort chat said, I just got a text from AMC Theaters, which I haven't gotten one in years from them. Sorry. It's our bad.
You're gonna
That's
get
our
Facebook,
bad.
You're gonna get Facebook ads.
Ah,
for it.
that's our bad.
Oh, they're also making their money back on those buckets, those popcorn buckets that are themed.
Yeah,
the
that
movie
you,
themed
that you've
bucket.
had to buy because your kids have asked for them, just
They're
like
like
sliding mitts.
$28 or whatever.
Just for
bucket.
the empty one.
It's for the empty one. For the opportunity to buy the bucket and the
Right.
opportunity to buy popcorn to go in it.
It's like a seating license, like when you're buying season tickets. You get the opportunity.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
pay to get the opportunity to pay for the tickets as well. All right, we're just
I
trying
also
to keep
feel
movie
like
theaters alive
movie.
here,
I also
guys.
feel like movie butter has gone downhill since we were children.
There's nothing that makes me happier than a bag of popcorn from the movie theater, all buttered up,
Yeah.
and a Coke icy.
choking up now.
Yeah, no, I'm like,
Guys,
It's tough for you to get this out.
so
She
beautiful.
loves something popcorn. I mean, I don't know what
Popcorn,
you
but
can
it's
say.
when the butter hits.
I don't know why my voice was just going there,
Because
guys.
you
I'm
love
sorry.
it that much. I get it.
Like the
get
butter's
it.
still
Let me
really
just
good.
let me just recover real quick.
Yeah.
The butter, like
The butter just hit home. It hits you in the
with the
heart.
Coke and cherry icy, bruh.
It is funny.
And I love
Nothing
it.
hits
Nicely
harder
does
than
hit
that.
different in the movie.
And I love
agree
it
there.
when they don't scoop your popcorn out.
Yeah.
That fresh
They
popcorn's
just-
popping out.
Oh,
and
and
they
they
just
just
put
put
it
it-
underneath.
Put it under
Yeah.
the
The waterfall of popcorn in
Just
there.
cascades into your basket.
Oh my gosh.
Then a glizzy.
I go. My secondary is a soft pretzel.
No, glizzy all the way.
I do like
I've
soft
never
pretzel,
done
like
a movie
nachos.
theater hot dog.
Nachos.
I'll do a nachos.
You are doing yourself a
Well,
disservice.
I'm all about like I'm hyper focused, solely focused on the popcorn. And my kids will get a little candy. Maybe I'll like sneak a nerd rope or whatever, a little bite.
Yeah.
But I'm focused on the popcorn. I don't want to waste room with that other stuff.
That's fair.
Getting the extra.
But
Text
large.
any
and
excuse
Victoria,
for
we're
me to
going to
get a
movies this
hot
weekend.
dog, I'm getting a hot dog.
To bring this back to sports, when was the last time we had a good? Did we talk about this before? When was the last time we had a good football movie released? Or
me
any
and you talked
sports
about
movie?
me and you talked about it off air.
Okay, like a
last
good
week.
sports movie that was released.
Did you just try to reset us back to sports?
Kinda,
Who
No,
are you?
kinda.
it's been a while. I mean, what's the
Like, I
The
just-
Blind Side?
I don't know if people are
Football's
making.
tough.
I don't know if people are making those type of movies anymore.
I feel
As
like The
far as-
Blind Side was like the last
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
football
I'd
movie.
have to do some research on
As
it. 'Cause
far
I just
as
don't know the timeline.
Yeah.
of when
in
something came out.
theaters?
Moneyball.
I did love
Yeah.
football.
In theaters,
How old
when
is
the
that
game
movie
stands tall about De La Salle, I think came out when I was in college.
Okay.
We played against De La Salle.
Yeah, so I think that was.
You know
the
who was in that
last-
movie?
Were you in that movie?
Hello. Big Fave.
No way.
Oh.
Yeah, Big Fave was in that.
No.
Yep, he was.
Love that. Good for him.
So the thing about football movies that
I love that guy.
it's how bad people look doing it. Their
Yeah.
uniforms look bad. Their running looks bad. The throwing looks horrible. You telling me like there's not an actor that played some level of high school football?
The latest longest yard was good. They looked good in their uniform. They were athletic. They had
Yeah, I mean, like
football
Michael
players.
Irvin was your
Yeah,
receiver.
Bill Romanowski. But they're even the actors.
Go get like Flynn to spend a month with the actor you hired to play quarterback. He's got some high school experience, and he's going to throw it like it's supposed to be thrown.
Right.
That's why I like Varsity Blues did that. Like they brought in people that's like, all right, James Vanderbeek looked like he could actually spin it. Like get the uniforms
it.
tailored too. What are we doing? And the running backs always had these giant shoulder
What's that
pads
one
on.
clip from a TV show of that quarterback throwing the
Oof.
ball?
It's
I don't even know what
bad.
it's from.
It's like this.
Was it not the Glenn Powell one?
No. This is older. This
I
is
know,
like
I
10
know
years
All
ago.
American, the show that's like popular. on
Oh, wait,
Netflix.
I think it was that one.
Well, they make fun of his route running because he's the receiver.
Yeah.
So I mean, and it's awful.
It's bad.
That's a good point by Gulf South. F1.
Ooh, that was
Yeah.
good.
Okay,
That was very good.
I meant to tell you this. I watched it 2 Sundays ago. Better than I thought it was going to be.
Awesome. I saw it in theaters. Me and Jackson went and saw it in
And
theaters.
it was one of those movies where it's
It
like
was awesome.
it was like almost 3 hours, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, they needed all of this. They
Yeah.
needed all
Oh.
245
You know
in this
what?
movie.
Hey, Tripod, we did talk about this when Jake was out because we brought up The Last Boy Scout.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh my
We
god.
had to play
opening
the clip of it.
Last Boy Scout when he's like, literally, here's the best lead
Bro.
blocker you've ever seen.
Yeah, and he shoots him.
That was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. And I don't know what's more ridiculous, that or the Fast and Furious taking the car up to space.
With the
Gotta
Nas.
be same director. Gotta be same
I
director.
forgot about that.
I mean, think about it though. He's in the locker room. He's like, guys, my touchdown numbers are down. He's like, if I killed all the defensive players, it'd probably be a lot easier to score.
The score.
Look,
There's no rule against it.
I love fullbacks, but a revolver gets the job done a little bit better.
Yeah. Thank God Aaron Hernandez didn't ever watch that movie.
He's
And
literally
on
like,
that note, we will take a break. More OTB when we come back.
Off the bench. ...2007 champs. Purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. How could you ever forget about our friends over at Rouse's? Couldn't happen.
Can't.
Certainly when you go to rouses.com, you find that location that is nearest you, and you're like, oh, man, look at these weekly specials they've got going on. Well, then you got to go in because you got to take advantage of those specials. Then when you walk in, you're like, oh, this is awesome. Got crawfish. Love that. Got a sushi bar. That's cool. Breakfast bar, lunch bar, rotisserie chickens, all right there. You got your dinner options already made for you. Main entree and sides. Got a lot of local. Staying hydrated's cool. Certainly this weekend with St. Patty's coming up.
People are talking.
There's a hydration product there. It's called My High. Ever heard of it? You can get that there as well.
Every single one.
Some would call it a one-stop shop.
Yeah, it's the best grocery store.
Yeah, Rouse's and
100%.
Rouse's.com. It is March the 12th, and I don't know that I've ever been less engaged with March Madness in my entire life. Typically, and maybe you don't know this because you haven't been here for a March, they know this. Like, I am dialed into March Madness. Like last year on LouisianaSports.net, I gave my picks. And I was doing the college show, so it makes more sense. But with LSU basketball just not being great, they lost again. They're out. They're done. Season's over. It's like, I just broke that news to Matt. I
think you just broke it to most people.
Matt's like, they played yesterday?
It's just not what I want it to be. Like, I love March Madness. I love filling out the bracket. I love doing the whole deal. Just not there right now.
Yeah, but do most people get like excited for it before the bracket comes out? Like after the bracket comes out, then it's like, oh yeah, something to fill out now. Like Huck asked me about it last week.
We got like that. I'm saying like I won't be as dialed into who's good, who's bad, who's what.
So you're gonna be one of us.
Yeah.
You're just filling out the bracket
I don't
blindly.
love it.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
I don't love
the
it.
best.
Because
Taylor,
it is
Alondra,
like
y'all dialed in?
no.
I don't normally dial into conference tournaments. So, I actually watch a decent amount of regular season basketball. Conference tournaments, I don't care. Look, we had Moki on last week, and she kind of said the same
Oh, I'll
thing.
definitely be way more dialed into the women's tournament.
Right. But, Moki said it last week. Conference tournaments are for these teams that need to make a run and win it all to get into the tournament. Like, do I care if Arizona or Kansas or Michigan or any of these teams? No. They're going to be fine. They're going to be good seeds, whether they make it to the finals, whether they lose first game. So, conference tournament's not a thing for me. But, yeah, I'll be decently. Not to Jake's point, not nearly as much as last year, because I just thought the field was wide open last year. Not quite as much as last year, but, I'll still be watching.
Laundry, you watching at all? We're on to college baseball, and we'll see you next year basketball.
No, I've not paid an ounce of attention to basketball at all this season. Probably more women's than men's.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
It's sad that LSU basketball, just another year, they finished the season 15-17. They lose to Kentucky 87-82 last night. And look, I appreciate the fight over the last couple of games. The multiple overtime game against A&M last night. You fought. I love it. That's great. But it's just when you're 15-17 and you're bad in conference play, it's just hard to get excited about it. In a sport that typically would be all locked in, ready to go, fired up.
Yeah, I'm not locked in. And I'm probably not going to lock into any of the tournament either. I'm just not into it this season.
I know. I think a lot of people feel that way.
Yeah.
Also,
wasn't it like all the one seeds won?
Yeah.
Last year.
Kind of boring.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And last year was the year they were like, this is anybody's tournament. And I thought that as well. But yeah, it was, if you pick the bracket.
I'm pretty sure I picked all the one seeds because of I just was like, I'm going to just pick all the favorites and then.
Yeah, very few upsets last year.
Yeah. So I'm not into that. I like March Madness when there's a Cinderella story and there's a smaller school that has to that goes on this run, and it wasn't
No doubt.
really like that last season.
At all.
No.
All right.
It wasn't obvious
Hey,
Florida
guys,
was just
welcome.
going to go all the way.
Welcome.
That
Welcome.
was
This is
kinda
how you've been your whole life.
Welcome
That
to
was
my
kind of
side.
the consensus
No.
pick going in.
I don't usually watch a dribble basketball till the tournament.
Yeah, Bada Bing, Bada Boom
I
says
haven't-
probably for the first time I couldn't care less about the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, I don't. Well, but I also just don't think I've watched a lot of LSU basketball since 2-3 years ago.
It's got LSU basketball, and that's
And I used to love it.
yeah, that's a conversation that I know what it costs. I know the money. I don't know that they're going to make that move. I think Matt McMahon's going to be back for another year. I think that's all the signs are pointing to that. But they've tried it a couple of different ways. They've tried it through high school recruiting. They've tried it with transfers from different places, big schools, small schools, American players, international players. It just hadn't worked.
Yeah, and it's not going. It won't work until you make a change. It's just, does LSU have that appetite to make that change? Doesn't feel like it.
And it's kind of like we've talked about. It's the only sport right now that doesn't move the needle.
So Hunt actually just put out an article about Matt McMahon and how his future is probably going to be determined this month or whatever. And McMahon, through his 4 years here at LSU, is 60-70 and has won less than 24% of his conference games. So, for reference, Johnny Jones won 47% of his conference games. Trent Johnson, 39%. Smoke. Let's go to baseball. All Smoke won 59% of conference games. Even Nikki Fargas won 51% of her conference games. So,
wow.
Is it 16 and
either way?
16
and look,
conference wins, 17 conference wins
and we
since
would all
he's been here?
and we would all agree here. Like, love Matt McMahon, one of the best human beings I've ever met.
great human.
But in the day and age where you can flip a roster and change it pretty quick, like, it's tough. Like, the situation you took over, if it would have been years ago, like, you completely understand it. In fact, you'd be like, okay, it's not that bad. But with the way you can flip your roster, change your roster, and snap your finger, and you've got 12 new players, it's a tough look.
Yeah.
And when your athletic department is good in everything else, and gymnastics and soccer and baseball and like football, obviously, like, we want it to be better, but football hasn't fallen off a cliff like basketball, right? I mean, not that long ago, you were in an SEC championship game. And
You were in the Elite 8 or the Sweet 16, I mean.
Oh, for basketball, yeah, with Will Wade,
yeah.
yes. And like every other sport, we could point to golf, we could point to beach volleyball, I could go on, track and field, certainly, swimming and diving, tennis, like, all these sports are good. And like, you got this albatross right now that's just sitting there that's just not only not good,
one
just
of your bigger sports on
really
campus.
bad. Yeah, it's one of the few
It's just
revenue generating sports, and you're just really bad. And so bad that people that have always enjoyed going to the games, talking about the games, like, it's to a point where you just expect them to lose. And like, it's, for us, it's just like a hand wave mention because it's so bad.
It's just the word that comes to mind is indifference. Like, I think for a lot of fans, and certainly it feels like from the administration, like, there's some indifference on here, like, because it's a different college sports is a different world. You got to budget the right amount to be successful. Now you have you have a lot of colleges and universities out there that don't have big football programs, and they're basketball schools. Well, they can designate all of that $15 million or of the $20 million that can be used for NIL. They can designate a lot larger percentage towards their basketball than you can. But that's not an excuse, because there's a lot of other programs in the SEC doing it clearly that have big football programs. The word indifference comes because I think it is that you are so good at other sports, like, you don't have to hang your hat on one of the bigger sports in college athletics, which is men's basketball. Now, if the women weren't so good and Mulkey is such an amazing coach and such a big personality, maybe there is more focus on the men's side of things. But it's not the case. It's just LSU's in like this weird situation where with men's basketball, which is traditionally one of the top sports in college athletics, like, there's just indifference from everybody, I think. And maybe it's not everybody, but I think a large population of LSU fans, there's indifference. So
I think that the person that is the director of the board of supervisors really, really cares. I don't know if everybody else does.
Yeah.
right.
So,
It's gonna be,
I mean, it'd be great if they were good.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like
well,
is
I
there
mean,
the
and
appetite
they
to make
tried,
it good?
Yeah.
It's going to take a big effort.
They're
I think
always
they
gonna be
tried
third
to,
here.
like, they funded them pretty greatly this season. And I mean, he did get DJ Thomas, and Jalen Reed was supposed to come back too. And that sucks. Like, it really does. But why don't you have the depth to back that up? They gave you plenty of money.
Right, like this year you've had Max McKinnon. That's it.
Yep. So like, they tried with the funds and it failed again.
Yeah.
So like, what's that?
So
appetite to keep
why
going,
wouldn't you?
right?
Well, but why wouldn't you want to, like, protect your investment?
At some point, you got to cut losses, right?
Yeah, and I mean, basketball's always going to be third here. Like, it's second to most SEC schools. It's third here. So I mean, to your point about the appetite, like, LSU focuses on baseball a lot more than others, which, I mean, you should. LSU's been dominant in baseball. So, I mean, to that point about the appetite, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they do, but also, like, we pull up the baseball standings, and there's schools that care about football and basketball that are right there at the top of baseball too.
I mean, Florida.
There's
I guess they're, like, in the middle, but
like, there's enough to go around.
Yeah, maybe it's a situation where, like, well,
Like Texas A&M. whatever you want to say. They made a playoff in football, right?
Yeah.
Their basketball team certainly much better than LSU's. Your baseball team's 15-1. I mean, we could go around the league. I mean, Auburn, obviously, basketball hadn't been what it's typically been, but they're making a coaching change. You're going
and
Nepo
football,
situation.
I mean, football as well.
Yeah.
There's schools that you can care about all three. Now, LSU baseball is going to be higher than most. Like,
Yep.
It's like Kentucky basketball level with LSU baseball. So I get what you're saying there, but that doesn't mean you can be that bad. You can't be bad enough where I turn on the TV and it looks like a scrimmage because there's 7 fans there.
Right.
And I don't blame them.
Look,
my kids love going to basketball games, but like if we get the option now, we're going to go watch Kim Mulkey's squad.
We were talking about it. Me and Brian were talking about it in the hallway the other day. I was like, the men's basketball team this year, crowd-wise, they passed COVID restrictions. They're good. Social distancing, not an issue.
COVID proof.
Yeah.
And I know like the conversation is like the buyout, the money, and people in inner circles say there's not. If they want to find the money, I've been in too many of those meetings. They'll find the money. Look how much they just found for football.
It's shocking how much money LSU could find.
Crazy. Again,
I had no idea.
Let me just tell you, I've been in those conversations. They can find it if they want it. There's calls they can make to certain people if they want to. It's, do you want to spend that money right now? Do you care enough to spend that money? Or, like we talked about, is your athletic department so stable everywhere else, you're like, all right, well, this one's just going to have to take some hits on the chin here.
Yeah, I mean, to build that appetite, you'd have to pander to the people a little bit. You'd have to bring in a Will Wade or somebody with a big, sexy name out there to write that check.
Yep. It's going to cost you more than the buyout. It's going to cost you the buyout, that coach's buyout, and then that coach's contract. But again,
and assistance.
But again, if somebody cares enough, the calls can be made. It's just, are they going to care enough to pick up the phone, or are they going to allow it to run it back one more year?
Mm-hmm. Never underestimate people's desire to win.
Yeah.
People with a lot of money.
All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising King studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GCOPnet.com. GCOPnet.com is the website. Gulf Coast Office Products, the leader in office solutions in the Gulf South. The Pelicans, the Saints, the Tigers, the Raging Cajuns, they all trust them because they're the best. Now, you don't have to be a sports team. You can be a bank. You can be an engineering firm, a law firm, whatever it might be, right? And know when you need a document, because it's the lifeline of your business. The person that you call, if you do have an issue, is going to be the person that fix it. You don't get that anywhere else, but you get it every single time over at Gulf Coast Office Products, GCOPnet.com.
Sorry, Gulf Coast Office Products. It doesn't matter if you work in an office, maybe you run an office, maybe you own a business. Like whether it's one person, 200 people, it doesn't matter the size. Like if that paper trail stops, the same thing happens. Like business stops, everything comes to a halt. At Gulf Coast Office Products, their award-winning service team will get you back up and running fast, no downtime. Minimize that downtime. GCOPnet.com.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. Always want to remind you about our friends over at Gordon McKernan, Injury Attorneys. GetGordon.com is the website. GetGordon.com. Have a live chat right there with an agent as soon as you log on to the website. Check out cases they can handle for you in the courtroom, ones they've already handled for your neighbors in Louisiana. You can check out what they can do with the G team, with your favorite athletes in Louisiana. At Gid Gordon's always going to be the handle on all major social media. Also, you can see what they're doing throughout the local communities in Louisiana. If you want to pick up the phone and give them a call, you already know the 8s, right? Your area code followed by 888-8888. Call the 8s. Be great. Gid Gordon. GetGordon.com. Gordon McKernan, injury attorneys. GetGordon.com. Mr. Taylor.
Mr. Jake.
When does spring football officially get kicked off?
Beginning of April, I believe. Let me check the exact date.
What's our excitement level for spring football? Because normally, let's be honest, we're like, spring football.
March 24th.
March 24th.
Whoa.
So coming up.
Yeah, it's
Less than 2 weeks.
I'm
honestly kind of
excited.
excited. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm honestly excited about it because we have so much new stuff to look forward to.
Me too.
Lane Kiffin, obviously. Sam Levitt. Well, I guess he won't be participating
He'll be
much,
throwing in
but
some drills,
yeah.
not like in team drills.
Oh,
Yeah.
we'll hear about
I
it.
think 707 was like the thing he's going to do. He's working out.
Oh, okay.
Like you see him in some of the hype video stuff working out.
And I mean, he can honestly throw. He's just not going to be out there during quote unquote team drills.
Tay, I know it's a big day for you because your favorite addition through the transfer portal is really starting to pick up some fans from outside the LSU program and inside the building too. I've talked with some people over there that this might be their favorite addition that they made in the portal.
It's my favorite addition we made in the portal. And obviously, you're talking about Ty Benefield, the safety from Boise State. Look, when they signed him, my thought was it may not be the quote-unquote biggest position of need, but you didn't really have a ton of depth behind a Deshaun Spears and a Tamarcus Cooley. When you add a guy like Ty Benefield, I mean, Deshaun Spears is 6'3", and he's pushing 220.
Yeah.
You could push him down to Matt's favorite position at star, play him right at the line of scrimmage. Ty Benefield, he's a guy that had 8.5 tackles for a loss last year.
Yep.
He could play star. You could do so much more with your defense, and he had 107 tackles last year, 8.5 for a loss and 2 interceptions. The guy can play all over the field. I mean, I think he's one of the best players you signed in this class.
Yeah, people rave about him in the building. Almost like, yeah, we knew what we were getting, but we didn't know it was going to be to this level. So that's exciting. I think it's going to be a really fun player to watch. Obviously, with the defensive back coaches that you have there at safety and corner, with Olsen, with Raymond, we have seen Mansour Delane, what he was able to do in his year here. A.J. Halsey was already a really good player, but just like Mansour Delane, who was a good player, they elevated their level of play once they got here. And now Mansour Delane is going to be a top 10 pick. A.J. Halsey is going to be a first 2-round pick. Tamarcus Cooley, love watching that guy play football. He doesn't care that he's not the biggest guy out there. He is always going to try to go and make a play. DJ Piggott's somebody that I'm excited to see what his sophomore season looks like. And so it's a great landing spot. It always has been, but they've brought it back for defensive backs. It doesn't have to be at a high school now. It can be a player that's always been a good player, can go from good or even sometimes great to elite.
Oh, Blake Baker and his staff is elite at putting guys in the right position, letting them play a position that fits their skill set and in a way that fits their skill set. And so you just talked about it, how Mansour and A.J. Halsey, like how they improved being transfers in just a year, have improved their skill set, their draft stock, the way they played the game and dominated the game. And you will see that in a couple of months in the NFL draft, how well they dominated in just 1 year, improved it. I'm excited to see what they can do. I'm excited to see what this whole transfer class, this whole portal class can do. But certainly the guys on the defensive side of the ball. So a lot of respect, and a lot of that credit goes to Blake Baker and his entire staff.
Yeah, and keeping Jake Olsen here from the Washington Commanders, I thought was a huge, huge win because that's who coaches the safeties. That is the guy that coaches, the A.J. Halsey, Tamarcus Cooley last year. And this is somebody that I think is going to continue to elevate the play of those guys, and this is just the next guy in line. Benefield is somebody that we saw at Boise play at a very high level. I think there's more in there, and I think LSU is going to get the most out of that player, and he is going to be an SEC household name by the end of the year. So looking forward to that coming up. Let's see. Checks the watch. Like 2 weeks. That's spring football in 2 weeks here in Baton Rouge, and maybe the most anticipated spring practice that I can remember. All right, we will step away. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, game day, weekend, hanging with friends, whatever the occasion is, make it a Dos Equis night. When you're looking for a crisp, refreshing beer that hits the spot every time, reach for that Dos Equis. So whether it's the smooth, easy drinking lager, if it's the refreshing Dos Equis Amber, it's always going to be the perfect beer for watching the game, grilling out, or just kicking back after a long day. Next time you're stocking the cooler, make sure Dos Equis is in the lineup and it's hitting leadoff. Dos Equis, enjoy responsibly, and always remember, stay thirsty, my friend.
I'm not hitting leadoff, eh?
Yep.
And second, and third. Hitting cleanup, whatever it is. Hey, and guess what? It got a little. We got a big party this weekend. Baton Rouge does. A little parade rolling through. So you might want to decide. You might decide yourself, like, hey, I'm going to get a cooler full with adult beverages, some beer, and if you're going to do that, make sure it's with the best beer around. Stay thirsty. Drink Dos Equis. Do it responsibly, but if you're going to do it, make sure you're doing it with Dos Equis.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Tay, do we know if LSU is going to be a morning practice team again like they were
We do not.
in the past?
That'll be. I mean, that's a Kiffin thing, I guess. Yeah. I mean, what under Kelly they were early. They were like 8:30.
Yeah, we can never go. That's why I asked.
They need to go back to the afternoon.
I still can't go, but if they went midday,
He just wanted all day to be able to like chill. So he was like, let's get the practice out in the morning.
bro, those golf balls weren't going to hit themselves in
Right.
the afternoon.
He had to get
Know what
out
I'm
there on the
saying?
18s.
You know what I'm saying?
Gonna make sure he was out there before anybody else
I mean, a football team.
took all the golf carts.
A football grit, mental toughness is formed in the afternoon.
Yeah.
It's not
Oh, we
formed
tried-
When the
Element.
sun's like beating down on you,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
We tried to tell Moffitt that all the time. Tommy.
Oh, he would give you all crap for going in the afternoon.
It's like, hey,
Every
why do
day.
I have two captains on the team in the afternoon? Because you offer the group.
Yeah, don't offer the.
Don't offer it if you want us here in the morning. Early bird gets a worm.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, bro.
There's worms all day,
All day long.
every single day. There's worms everywhere.
To be fair, I guess
The
it is.
plethora.
It does take a little bit of grit also to convince yourself to wake up early to go get your ass handed to you.
It does, but it's cooler.
Yeah. No,
Like,
that's fair.
we're choosing- I
like
do it.
I,
I do it
I can
every
see
day,
there's
right here.
yeah,
We're
there's
choosing to be formed in the hottest part of the day.
forged in the fire.
That's right.
Yeah. No, I think there's grit to both sides.
And this is just
Can't believe we didn't win that Alvin Roy Award.
this
Can't
is just
believe it.
anatomy. Like, look, you get better workouts in the afternoon. When you're awake, when you're not awake in the morning, like you can't lift as much weight. You can't run.
Oh,
as
you got
fast.
sleepy in your
You
eye.
got sleep in your eye. Like you're ready to go in the afternoon.
I live
Nope.
just
Right.
as much in the morning as I do in the afternoon.
How many championships we win practicing in the morning?
None.
None.
That's a good point.
0.
Get your ass fired practicing in the morning.
I mean, Brian Kelly practiced in the morning. So in fairness,
That's what I'm saying.
you're up.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to spend the rest of his day golfing.
Yeah. How'd that work out for you? You don't even practice, like in the NFL, you don't even practice that early. Like practice, my earliest practice ever was like 10:30, 11.
Yeah. No.
No.
Yeah, we
Can't
didn't
do
practice
that.
before lunch. We always had meetings
Oh, yeah.
before, walk through, lunch, film, practice.
And not to mention the practices that Brian Kelly threw were Charmin soft.
Oh my God. And they were like 10 minutes.
No mental toughness.
No inside run? Come on, man.
Come on, bro.
No 907? Come on, man.
What? Checks watch, hour and a half in, calling it up.
We just got our kids settled over here with some popsicles. You calling it up? Took us 15 minutes to get them over here.
Jeez. Can't even watch anything.
I hope it's. I would love for it to be a little bit later so we could go, but whatever. I'm just excited that spring football is about to start. I don't say that often because it's spring football, but I am excited this year. All right. So something that we forgot to do earlier in the week. Let's do some OTB mailbag because we forgot. And by we, I mean I forgot. So OTB mailbag, get your questions inside the Bayou Ford chat. We'll get to those. Hopefully we'll get to Jay Johnson, Chef Michael Johnson, all coming at you. Hour number 3 of OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to KTZBlinds.com, KTOZBlinds.com. K2Z Interiors and Outdoor Living, been in the game since 2004. Now, when you go to the website, top right corner, we'll give you that contact information in the 337, the 985, and the 225. But go ahead, go to the website, because if you're listening to us, maybe you're somewhere in the 318 and you want to see, can they service your area? They have a map of where they can help you out right there on the homepage of the website. So have Brandon Barton and the team come out to your space. We say it every day because it's true. Come out to your space, see your space, learn your space, change your space in a matter of minutes. They've done it for me. They will do it for you as well. KTOZBlinds.com.
Hey, we're talking about things in your home that are going to make it look better, be more efficient. These window coverings, like if you go to KTZBlinds.com, KTZ Interiors Outdoor Living, like they give you so many options, and for all different price points, all different price ranges, they are the experts. So give them a call, see how they can help your house be more efficient and look better. KTZBlinds.com.